This summer was not a life-changing experience, but it was an opportunity of a lifetime. I made friends, meaningful connections, got to explore DC, and just overall, it was a great experience. When I first got here, I was a little intimidated of my surroundings. Everything here just seemed so fast-paced, and I was used to subtle old Alabama. I was intimidated because everybody seemed so sure of themselves and knowledgeable, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to step up to the challenge at hand. Coupled with this, I was already a little bit homesick and ready to go home. But I just figured I'd take it a day at a time and try to enjoy this new environment that I was in.
Every day, and on your first day, you look full of life and full of potential. On the last day, you're like dead inside, and your eyes are so.
This is the result of the TDIS internship experience.
I took a before and an after pic.
It was at this moment when I let go of my inhibitions was I able to truly make myself grow. Something that facilitated this was the NSBC conference, the National Society of Blacks in Computing conference down in Atlanta. Being around like-minded people and people very much similar to myself helped me get comfortable around being in a different surrounding. The conference was very family-oriented and the people were very welcoming. I made several connections and friends. It was here where I gained inspiration and aspirations of being great. I seen several engineers and entrepreneurs from well-known companies such as Google and Uber. The inspiration that I gained was uncomparable. I was able to dissect their journey and with this, ultimately, plan out my own. It was here where I realized if I wanted to go to grad school, then I need to start preparing. They walked us through the entire process of how to get into grad school, who to talk to, and what to fill out. They even gave us helpful tips. Upon coming back to DC from Atlanta, I was a little bit more comfortable in being in different environments. This was around the time when I started going to Howard and began my research. When I first got to Howard, I was also a little bit uncomfortable because I was doing literary research, which is something that I never was really used to. I was always used to doing scientific research in laboratories, creating materials and devices. I eventually got used to this, but I ultimately came to the conclusion that this is not what I want to do with my entire life, or what I want to pursue as an occupation. Although I don't find literary research fascinating, I did find my research enlightening. Throughout the summer, I was researching the disparities between minorities and majority. I found the research enlightening because it highlighted some things that I wasn't aware of. And it rapidly shifted what I thought were general everyday statistics to real everyday problems. Overall, it highlighted an ongoing system of oppression and the lack of opportunities which hinder our achievement and do not reflect equality. Being in DC and through the Quality Education for Minorities Network, I got to make connections that I otherwise would have never been able to make. I've watched and had one-on-one conversations with entrepreneurs and been able to dissect their life. One of the most notable was that of Stephen Jumper. He was the founder of an integrated communications agency, and the greatest thing that I learned from him throughout our conversation was connection means a friendship. Despite how you feel, you should treat each meaningful connection like a friend. That facilitates the bond and creates prosperity. Outside of work, I got to explore, go to concerts, meet musicians, artists, producers. It was just overall an opportunity that I would not have gotten anywhere else. I'm sure I won't see the difference in my internship experience until I return back to my normal environment, but I'm also very excited to go back home. This last week in DC consisted of me presenting to the National Science Foundation on what I have been working on at Howard, interviews, doing surveys, packing, and also hanging out with the other interns. I would like to thank the National Science Foundation, QEM, Kendrick, Dr. Tosin, Dr. Avery, all the other interns, and everybody that made it possible for this great opportunity. Although this wasn't a life-changing experience, it was the opportunity of a lifetime.